we'll see the new number 7 in Washington, Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins, as they take on Josh Rosen and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. The Redskins taking the field, led once again by a number 7. Of course, Joe Theismann's old number hadn't been used in 33 years, but Joe gave the okay to wear it to this man, their first-round pick, Dwayne Haskins. They'll start out here with the option left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. We got this. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll run with Peterson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive, and it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now under first-time head coach Brian Flores. Leading them out, the second-year man from UCLA, drafted number 10 overall. It's Josh Rosen.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Walton. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Rosen. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. A look now at the Miami offense.
And when you see Devontae Parker in a uniform, you expect big plays from him. Remember, he was the 14th overall pick out of Louisville in 2015. Hasn't quite reached those heights, but he's a huge red zone threat.
To throw is Rosen, and Wilson has it. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. Now Rosen on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt... Now Haskins on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Peterson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins have taken the lead. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now. They stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. He'll look to throw. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Nick O'Leary, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Rosen, they're able to locate Wilson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Sanders on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Sims eluding the pressure right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They run again with Walton. And an alley to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Throwing now is Rosen. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Walton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. Here's Matt Hawk now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
They run again with Peterson. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now what can Haskins do here in overtime? Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for. Offense. They go play action now. Haskins. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Haskins gets him up to the line as quick as he can. Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Sims. Flush to his right, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final time. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with a give to Walton. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Redskins scoop it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. Now the timeout comes here. In the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they have regained the lead. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime.